Hello Internet, welcome back to Chompbox332. My name is Jet, and today I will be doing a highlight of RP-01 Ravage. So here I have built up Ravage in both of his alt modes. On the left you have a newer model that I built up for this video, which is him in his tank form, and on the right he is in his helicopter drone form. And before I go over everything, I want to just throw something out there. As a LEGO creator, my idea and my building style for these small transformers is I don't want to hide away all the functionality of my transformers. My way of building is you can clearly see the ball joints that are exposed on Ravage whenever you look at him. And I do that on purpose because as a part of my philosophy is I want someone to be able to walk up to me or walk into a room and see one of these guys on the shelf. And I want them to tell that it's supposed to do something. Now, they might not know what it's supposed to do, but I want people to know that it is supposed to do something. That is why Ravage's hovercraft mode has like half of the leg completely exposed, and the entire back portion is just the tail folded up. But I do what I do on purpose because that is my philosophy. And even with the tank, you can still clearly see bits of his original form. But for all future figuring out what is going on with my Transformers, that is my philosophy. So, to continue with this, I have built up 2 different models of Ravage, and I will show the transformation from each to get back to robot mode, and show the articulation. So, I will start by putting off to the side tank mode, and starting with the less strong helicopter mode. So this is the actual Ravage. Now, Ravage was the first of these Transformers that I made, but he wasn't actually originally a Transformer. He was just sort of a robot that I had built to be a part of a narrative story that I had made whenever I was a kid. And recently, about a year and a half ago, I found the base and I built him back up, which led to the Ravage that we know and love today, which is what sits before you. So, if you can't see the vision of what I mean by like a drone helicopter, on top there's 2 fan rotors, the turret in the middle, and then this would be like the cockpit. So, it's very abstract, that's why I like the tank better, because it's easier to tell it's a tank. But it's just supposed to sit here. I mean, the cannon can go up and down, but that's about it. Some people have told me it would look better like this, but I disagree. So to transform him back into his robot mode, first I'd like to do is unfold the tail and unfurl the end of his tail. That's his tail all done. His back is just his tail. And then right here, the front cockpit is just his feet. So his legs split apart. You rotate his legs at the knee, just fold the ankles forward, rotate at the knee, fold the ankle forward, stand him up, push up his head, and then in-universe Ravage is blind and deaf. He uses echolocation through these little frills on the side of his head, so as much as he's hearing, you open them up. So there's Ravage's transformation from helicopter to robot. Now I have tank mode, which the only difference in this Ravage is the color and the turret. And in tank mode, the only real articulation is just the turret that can move up and down. And this tank is sort of supposed to be modeled after Megatron, like his Transformer tank in Transformers 1. So, yeah, to transform him, instead of rotating the thighs, we rotate the feet so they come down and get rotated. The legs come apart, get folded over backwards, and then the back tread is composed of his tail, which comes out, frills fold out, and his gills. So they come back, sit flush with his head, gun comes up, push the tail back, stand him up, angle the camera up so you can see both of them, and there you have both of my Ravages. And you can really tell that these ones are probably maybe some of the simplest ones in robot mode, because their articulation is extreme but very simple to see, and I might make building instructions, but they may just be easy enough to do. So, like I said, the red and black one is the original Ravage. This is just one I made for a demonstration. So for posability, the frills on his head can obviously open and close, and I like to think of that as how hard he's hearing. So if he's trying to track someone down, he opens his frills up all the way. And then if he's shooting, his frills are closed. So his frills can move. His neck is composed of droid arms, so they're attached in 2 spots. So this can move, and then this can move, giving him a wide range of movement with his head. His cannon can move anywhere that isn't prohibited. His shoulders, I guess you could say, or hips, are just on a mixel joint, so they can move anywhere. You have rotation, full 180, all the good stuff. The knee is on another ball joint that sits behind this wedge, so it can go back, it can rotate, but it can't really go forward. It can go forward about that much. And then the ankles are also on ball joints, so they can go wherever. The tail, it's on a series of hinges, so there's a hinge here, which it can go all the way forward, all the way back. Second hinge, same thing. And then down here at the end, the little spines on his tail can hinge as well. So very posable. He can hit some really good poses. As you can see in my last stop motion, he can run around, do a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm overall really proud, especially since this is was my first design, which, yes, I've come a long way, but I do believe that Ravage is going to be a staple in my arsenal forever. And this design I will really like because it was one of my firsts. And this has been RP-01 Ravage. My name is Jet. I'm working here for the YouTube channel Chompbox332. If you like this content and you want to see more of it, drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment which one of my custom creations you would like to see next. I've only made the stop motion for a few, but I have a lot more that I haven't animated yet because they're honestly quite hard. And I would like to show them off to the world. If you also would like building instructions, comment those down in the comments below. But overall, I'm happy to continue this kind of content. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time.